Hello, the subject is marketing management and the topic is marketing mix. We'll see the introduction. This will see what marketing mix is all about to some extent. Marketing is the process of identifying, anticipating, and satisfying customers' requirements with the purpose to make profits. This we have already known in the introduction part. In this process, marketing managers and marketing representatives have to take various marketing decisions to make the operations profitable. They have to decide what combination of marketing policies and procedures be adopted to bring about desired behavior of trade and consumers at minimum cost. They have to decide how advertising, personal selling, pricing, packaging, channels of distribution, warehousing techniques, and the other elements of marketing to be manipulated and mixed to make marketing operations profitable. More specifically, they have to decide a mix of all these things in the right manner, a decision making method in relation with the product, price, promotion, and distribution has to be arrived by this department. This marketing mix will show how better the marketing functions are in operations and how it will be benefiting the company if the decisions are in right place. They have to decide a marketing mix. Who? The marketing managers and the marketing department as a whole. From where did this marketing mix word come from? The term marketing mix was introduced by Neil H. Borden in his article The Concept of Marketing Mix. He learned about it in a research bulletin on the management of marketing costs, written by his associate Professor James Culliton in 1948. In this study of manufacturers' marketing costs, he described the business executive as a decider, an artist, a mixer of ingredients, who sometimes follows a recipe prepared by others, sometimes prepares his own recipe as he goes along, sometimes adapts a recipe to the ingredients immediately available, and sometimes experiments with or invents ingredients no one else has tried. This marketing mix is a constant process of change. It keeps on evolving, it keeps on changing as there is a change in the business world. It keeps on adding value to the company if the marketing mix is in the right place and in the right manner. Let us see the meaning of marketing mix. The marketing mix refers to the tactics or marketing activities that we have to satisfy customer needs and position our offering clearly in the minds of the customer. It involves the 7 P's: product, price, place, and promotion, and an additional 3 elements that help us meet the challenges of marketing services like people, process, and physical evidence. So the meaning clearly says earlier there was only 4 P's, which is famously known as 4 P's. The marketing mix of the traditional marketing concept holds four P's, which are product, price, place, and promotion. And the advent of the modern marketing world gave rise to a concept called as services, and this services and marketing services added three more P's to this marketing mix, which are people, process, and physical evidence, which both put together came out to be seven P's, which is better to be known by any kind of marketing department or marketing manager for any kind of business. These seven P's will help the company to go a long way if adopted and if mixed in a right manner. Now let us see what is the definition of marketing mix. According to Philip Kotler, marketing mix is the combination of four elements called the four P's, that is product, price, promotion, and place, that every company has the option of adding, subtracting, or modifying in order to create a desired marketing strategy. So Philip Kotler says four P's are important, but it is left to the company to decide what proportion these four P's should be mixed in to make a resultant marketing strategy which is going to be a feasible and beneficial one to add value for the company. The second definition, according to Principles of Marketing 14th edition, Kotler and Armstrong, the marketing mix is a set of tactical marketing tools, product, price, promotion, and place that the firm blends to produce the response it wants in the target market. So both the definitions say and speak more about the four P's of marketing. Now let us see one by one what the actual P's in this marketing mix means. The first P being product. Product is that which the company offers to the individual customers. It can be either tangible or intangible. The product refers to what the company produces, whether it is a product or service or a combination of both, and is developed to meet the core need of the customer. For example, the need for transport is met with a car. The challenge is to create the right bundle of benefits that meet this need. So what happens as customer needs change? Competitors race ahead or new opportunities arise. We have to add to the bundle of benefits to improve the offering, create new versions of existing products, or launch brand new products. When improving the product offering, think beyond the actual product itself. Value can be added and differentiation achieved with guarantee, warranties, after sales, or online support. A user-friendly app or digital content like a video that helps a user to make the most out of the product. The company has to strive to offer the best in the product that the company is going to deliver, because it is this product which is going to be seen by the customer, which is going to be induced to the customer, which is going to make the customer buy, which is going to make the customer be the loyal customer for this company. Hence, the company and the management of that company should focus in providing the best possible product to the world of business. The second P in the marketing mix is price. Price is what the consumers pay to own a particular product or service. Price depends on the policy and strategies of the company. Price is an important factor which is going to be considered primary in the process of buying decision process. This is the only revenue generating element of the marketing mix. All other marketing activities represent a cost. So it's important to get the price right to not only cover costs but generate profit. Before setting prices, the company need to research information on what customers are willing to pay and gain an understanding of the demand for that product or service in the market. The company has to decide whether it has to price high. The company has to decide whether the product has to be priced medium or low. As price is also a strong indication of the positioning in the market against competitors, it has to consider what are the prices of the similar products that are available in the market, what is the pricing strategy of the competitors in the market for such similar products to be taken care by the marketing department. Prices need to be set with competitors in the mind too. At the same time, they have to keep the customers in the mind as well. They have to keep the economic conditions of the customers. They have to keep the economic condition of the country as a whole in which the company is operating. And the company has to focus even on the business cycles in which the pricing of the product plays a major role. Hence, pricing is important in the marketing mix, being the second important P. The next P in the marketing mix is place. Place is where the customers and the sellers or the producers meet. This might be a physical store through an app or a website. It can be physical buying or online selling. Some organizations have the physical space or online presence to take their products or services straight to the customer, whereas others have to work with intermediaries or middlemen. With the locations, storage, and sales expertise to help with this distribution. It is left to the company to decide. It is left to the business establishment to decide whether to choose a physical place or an online space for their products to be delivered in a place. It purely depends on the kind of products or services they are into that they wish to deliver. The decisions to be made in this element of the marketing mix concern with intermediaries will be involved in the distribution chain. and also the logistics behind getting the products or service to the end customer, including storage and transportation. This stage or this P will sell more products, and this is the P where the company has to focus what kind of transportation they are supposed to use, what kind of storage system they are supposed to use, what kind of warehousing they are supposed to use, and how much to stock and how much to store. All those things will be dealt in this particular P. And this P will reveal what actually the place is going to be like, whether the company is going to be in the physical presence or virtual presence. The next P in marketing mix is promotion. Once the product is ready and it is being priced well and there is a place for the customer and the buyer to meet or the seller and buyer to meet, the next important thing is promotion. Promotion is the activity of communicating those features and products or services that the company is ready to offer to the customer in a neat, clear manner. Promotion in marketing is about communicating messages to customers whichever stage they are in the buyer journey to generate awareness, interest, desire, or action. There are different tools for communication with varying benefits. Advertising is good for raising awareness and reaching new audiences, whereas personal selling using a sales team is great for building relationships with customers and closing a sale. To choose the best tool for the job and select the most effective media to reach the intended or targeted audience based on what we know about them. If the customer is a regular visitor on Instagram, then that's where you need to be talking to them. If he is a regular visitor on Facebook, that is where you are supposed to talk to him. The company should know where the customers are to design the promotional techniques. Promotional techniques basically are of different types and all choose advertising as a basic tool. And there are various other tools like personal selling, sales promotion, publicity, etc., which can be utilized as per the need of the company and marketing department. But it cannot use the same method or technique of promotion to all the customers because it just doesn't apply to all the customers. It is based on the stakeholders and shareholders and wider public to build company reputation. The promotion has to be decided in a proper manner. Choose the right tools and media that fit with what the company wants to achieve. And it is also based on the kind of expense the company is ready to spend on. If there is very less financing facility by the company, then it has to choose because it has to limit within its expenditures because of non-availability of capital. But overall, promotion leads the company towards profit-making business. If promotion is done well, the all other three P's, whichever is being spoken so far, will be in profit. If not, all those three P's will go in vain if promotion is not done well. This being the four P's of traditional marketing concept for products. In addition to these four P's, the servicing world or the marketing of services has included three more P's which we shall study from now on. The next P in marketing mix is people. Who are the people here which we are speaking of? It is the people who are in the company. The people who are in the company refers to the employees of the company because they are the ones who interact with the actual customers, and they play a major role in building relationship with the customer and making the sales possible. A company's people are at the forefront when interacting with customers, taking and processing their inquiries, orders, and complaints in person. It can be through online chat, on social media, or via call or the call center, or sometimes even face to face. They interact with customers throughout their journey and become the face of the organization for the customer. The customer will think of the employee with whom he has interacted. There is any problem or issue in the product that he has bought, he will think of contacting the particular employee. Their knowledge of the company's products and services and how to use them, their ability to access relevant information, and their everyday approach and attitudes need to be optimized. The employee should be knowing everything about the product and about the company as well. Any kind of doubt and issue for the customer should be clarified by the employee. People can be inconsistent, but with the right training, empowerment, and motivation by a company, they can also represent an opportunity to differentiate an offering in a crowded market and to build valuable relationship with customers. It is the company's people. If there is any product or brand being spoken well of, behind that brand and behind that company, there are this employee workforce, which is so trained, so well trained, and it is because of their soft spoken nature, this business is successful one. This product line is a successful one. And customers are loyal to certain companies because of the service that is received from the people or employees of that particular company. So the marketing department has to focus little more on training and developing and empowering and motivating the employees of the company who are in the direct contact with the employees or workforce, and this workforce is the one who is going to influence and increase the sales of the company as a whole. So taking care of this P is very important, and keeping them motivated is much more important towards the goals of the company. The next P is process. The process here means the process of manufacturing, the process of ordering, the process of production, the process of receiving the order. Different companies have different process. and this process should be known to the customers. And the process should be simple. It should not be complicated. If a customer is wanting to buy certain product or service from the company, he should know what is the process for this service or product to be availed from this particular company. It is the process which is going to help him find the product in an easier way. All companies want to create a smooth, efficient, and customer friendly journey, and this can't be achieved without the right process behind the scenes to make that happen. Understanding the steps of the customer journey from making an inquiry online to requesting information and making a purchase. Consider what processes need to be in place to ensure the customer has a positive experience. When a customer makes an inquiry, how long will they have to wait before receiving a response? How long do they wait between booking a meeting with the sales team to the meeting taking place? What happens once they make an order? How do we make sure reviews are generated after a purchase? How can we use technology to make the process more efficient and effective? All of these considerations help build a positive customer experiences. And if better people are there in the process becomes smoother. Thus, employing better people in the process is important. And the process should be smooth, soft, and easily understandable to the customer. If it is creating confusions in the process, the sale might not end up profitable to the company. This is the last P in of marketing mix, physical evidence. This gives a chance for the company to give some kind of evidence for the customer and the seller relationship. In most of the cases, there is no chance for the buyer to have a kind of proof that he has bought something. Say, for example, in airlines, while traveling, the customer just buys the journey, not the plane itself. But what is the proof that he has bought that journey? A ticket will speak more of his journey. Hence, the ticket is considered to be physical evidence. Physical evidence provides tangible cues of the quality of experience that a company is offering. It can be particularly useful when a customer has not bought from the organization before and needs some reassurance, or is expected to pay for a service before it is delivered. If we look at the example, for a restaurant, physical evidence could be in the form of the surroundings, how the lightings are inside the hall, the staff and their uniform, the design of menus and its coloring, and the online reviews to indicate the experience that could be expected before entering into the restaurant. These all speak what is the physical evidence being given by the restaurant for making this buying selling relationship a better experience. For an agency, the website itself holds valuable physical evidence, from testimonials to case studies, as well as the contracts that companies are given to represent the services they can expect to be delivered. So, physical evidence, though not much in use, but plays a major role in building up the sale by better relationship in the marketing mix. Hence, the marketing mix of 7Ps is aptly named as it is the way that this mix of tactics is applied and coordinated that positions the organization clearly in the minds of the customer. This helps the company to stand out against competitors with an offering that satisfies customer needs, which is what marketing is all about. Hence, we have studied all the 7Ps of marketing mix, which is very essential and important for the success of marketing department and the company as a whole. Thanks for listening.